This is my favourite Flying V spec, so let's go and check it out. Hey guys, welcome back to Squealing Pig Guitars, the home of luxury shred machines here in Nottingham, England. My name is Ben Keightley and today I'm going to be showing you my favourite Flying V from the Gibson Custom Shop range. This guitar is the 59 reissue Flying V in Telluride White and I absolutely love the 59 specs. There's a couple of reasons why I love the 59, it's mainly down to the neck profile. You get that golden era of profile that you see on the Les Pauls and 335s of that era. It's a very comfortable, rounded, thick neck, which is very nice for a Gibson instrument. And secondly, it's the custom buckers in the recreation, or the PAF sounding humbuckers, that sound incredible in a Flying V and all the other guitars that were made across 59. So let's open up the case and take a look at this awesome Flying V. So this is the Benchmark Collection Limited Edition Custom Shop 1959 Flying V in a stunning Telluride White VOS finish. This highly sought after Gibson Flying V is one of the most iconic designs ever created by Gibson. The 59V features a string-through body bridge, gold hardware, a white-black-white laminated pickguard, and a lightweight resonant mahogany body. The 59 profile is the golden era of profiles and is a great medium between the baseball bat and the thinner 60s necks. We have two underwound Gibson custom bucker pickups which faithfully recreate the classic 59 PAF pickup sound. We have a rosewood fingerboard on this one and the weight is 7 pounds, which is very light for a V. In terms of condition, this guitar is in fantastic condition with an incredible sound and no signs of damage. There is some slight fading on the gold hardware, but it's still in near mint condition. This guitar was from 2013 and has definitely been played, as you can see some of the gold has worn off the bridge. So before we get started, let's talk about the history of the Flying V. So the first Flying V design was created in 1958 and it was actually discontinued in 1959 due to the low demand for the instrument. It was a little bit too futuristic for the era and not a lot of people took to its design. The man who designed the Flying V was called Ted McCarty, and you might hear this name crop up in PRS history as well, as he was a very prolific guitar designer and was actually the CEO of Gibson for a little bit. He also was responsible for the Explorer and less known Futura model, which will be on the screen now, which were also very futuristic guitars that came around this era. Manufacturing records indicate that 98 Flying V guitars were manufactured during its initial 1958 to 1959 run. Some instruments were assembled from leftover parts and shipped in 1963 with nickel rather than gold-plated hardware. So the standard 59 Flying V looks like this. Carina body, white or black pickguard with gold hardware with the infamous PAF pickups, Brazilian rosewood fingerboard, and the massive gaudy Gibson logo. So you can see how our custom shop guitar has been inspired by this Carina V. We have the gold hardware, we have the PAF pickups, we have a rosewood fingerboard which I believe is Indian, and we have that gaudy Gibson logo. But we have a solid finish, so it's a Telluride white VOS finish instead of the natural Carina. If you didn't know, the vintage examples of a 59 Flying V are actually the most expensive vintage guitars. They're actually more expensive than a Burst and could fetch over $1 million at auction. This is because, as I mentioned previously, there were so few made. One of the most famous ones that have been used was Slash's Flying V, which is actually a Carina V from 1959, and it was actually featured on Knocking on Heaven's Door on the Use Your Illusion double album. This is an awesome example of a 59 reissue guitar from 2013. So let's hear the tones that this amazing Flying V can offer. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the tone demo there. Now it's time for my final thoughts. What did I think of this flying V when I was playing it? So first off, this is a very comfortable V to play, and the reason why I love the 59 reissue so much is mainly down to the neck size. Flying Vs are kind of infamous for being quite uncomfortable playing guitars. You can only really play them standing up. Obviously you can play sitting down, like straddling them, but they're more comfortable standing up. And I always find that most Vs are too thin for my liking, whether it's a Gibson, Dean, ESP, whatever it may be. The neck is always too thin and wide. But the 59 has that golden profile that I'm used to. One of my favourite guitars that I own is the 59 335 that I have, and I find that that neck shape is just a gem. It works so well for my hands, and it works well on a flying V. Pickups on this are underwound, so you'll find that on gain settings they have a bit more bass presence and are quite clear sounding. Then by no means as high output as like a 490 RT, and they're never going to get that shrieking sound that an EMG is going to get. So think early Metallica, that type of kind of more clean heavy metal sound, not really overdriven or produced. I love the look of this guitar. I'm a massive fan of white guitars. I don't know about you guys. I love a white Les Paul Custom, white 335. White just works well on Gibson guitars, so it really does work well on this flying V. The gold offsets very nicely, and it was a very comfortable playing experience on clean and distorted tones. The one area of the V which I think is underrated is actually the clean sounds. As we know, Hendrix was very partial to a V. There's a massive spank to a V, which is almost a little bit Fender-like in areas. When I play it clean, I got a lot of spank from the guitar, which a Les Paul would not be able to recreate. So it's a very interesting instrument. I'd recommend all of you to try out a 59 reissue, and feel free to come into store if you'd like to try it out. But most importantly guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you like this flying V? Are you a fan of flying Vs in general? Let me know down below. Whilst you're down there, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel to see more of our content. But thank you so much for watching Squealing Pig Guitars. My name is Ben Keightley, and I'll see you tomorrow for another episode. But until then, keep rocking guys. I'll see you soon.